We are raising, at this time, a generation of left-brain digital thinkers, and they're gathering information digitally almost all of the time. They are developing what is known as fast processing skills at the expense of slow processing skills. Those are things like an ability to empathize, an ability to have compassion, the ability to have judgment and discernment. These are things that are so important for kids to understand. What Right Brain is about is providing a disguised learning experience so that they can become more confident academically, more confident personally, and more test ready.
So if we're teaching to the test and we still have over 50% not meeting expectations, then we are not really teaching our kids in the classroom to be successful. Right Brain Books has a very in-depth, comprehensive curriculum. They give you everything. They give the students the tools they need, it gives the teachers the tools that they need, and it gives them a path to successful writing.
The Right Brain Books program is a standards-aligned, in-depth narrative and creative writing course in the art of children's book authoring. It's the first one of its kind, and in this process, kids work in groups from primary to high school. We have it for all grade levels. They collaborate to co-author a book, and they're going to donate that book to a local hospital or their school library. In the second half of the program, kids author their own book. So now they've collaborated, they've done a lot of the intense learning. It's a rich curriculum in English language arts.
One of the great things about this curriculum is that it's cross-curricular, where students are now feeling so confident in their academics that they're walking into other classes and they're feeling like, I can answer this question. I'm not as nervous for my test anymore. That's the real-life application where it starts to translate into how do I get further and further in school.
Watching kids work with the process, the Right Brain curriculum, was so exciting because they would jump into the books and see them from all different perspectives. They'd work as a group, they'd collaborate together around one story, and yet so many different stories would unfold. What do we want our young people to be left with? That kind of power, holding a book in their hands that they created themselves. I can think of nothing better.
My name is Maggie Wheeler, and I am the mother of the first Right Brain book author. My experience as a parent watching them go through school was that creative writing was at the bottom of the list. They want kids to write analytical papers, they want them to write book reports, but to be given this opportunity to really write from the imagination, that is a gift that will serve them always in their life.
I'm a published author.
It feels really good to be a published author.
It was kind of like I'm working with a professional, like these amazing pictures I get to describe, I get to finish the puzzle. I think I found like a passion.
Right Brain books are so much fun. They help me to use my imagination to tell an awesome story. I was so excited to become a real, actual author and to have my book actually published.
Kids need to find their voices because when they know what they can do, they can change things in the world.
To have a child have a published book with their bio, with their dedication, right then and there it says they matter. When you provide those materials and you show them that it's accessible to them just like anybody else, it's a game changer.
What's so amazing about today is that these fifth graders were second graders once writing these books for themselves. Today, these are fifth graders co-authoring Right Brain books for their second grade buddies, giving back to their community.
When a young person of any age creates something that came from them, it's their voice, it's their thought, it's their ideas taking shape. When they create that thing and it's met with a positive response and has had an effect on somebody else, that's how self-esteem grows. And that's what's going to solve the problems of this time that we're living in.
I get to make my own story and I get to name my book. It's so fun to have. My wishes come true.